Alright guys, welcome back. Joeysultana here with another recipe, and today we're doing a special Easter treat for you. Super decadent dessert, full of chocolate goodness, just in time for Easter season. So a few ingredients that we're going to be using today, I'll run them through you guys. Very basic, and it really doesn't take long to make this dessert, so you'll be enjoying it in no time. Awesome chocolate recipe that you can use up your Easter eggs or even any chocolate that you've got at home. Super decadent dessert, you guys will love it. And today I'll be using this special ingredient, or product if you call, the Maltesers, to give it a bit of texture and extra flavour and a bit of cheekiness to our chocolate. Only does take about 15 minutes to do, so it really will be made in no time. Alright, let's dive straight into the recipe now. If you do love Maltesers, you're gonna love this recipe, and especially for this Easter weekend coming up, you will absolutely love it for your loved ones or your family. Special treat for them and full of chocolate goodness. Alright, so let's dive straight into the recipe. Alright, so first things first guys, you want to lightly spray your ramekin here that I've got with some canola spray, or brush it with some unsalted butter. Then you want to dust it with some cocoa powder or some flour that you got in hand. Just coat it really well through all the ramekin. You want to also preheat your oven at 220 degrees Celsius, that is 428 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so next step is we're going to melt our butter and our chocolate. So first things first, you want to grab yourself a small sauce pot with a bit of water, bring that up to a simmer, and you want to place a large size glass bowl or a metal bowl that fits the rim around the pot. And what you want to do is you want to melt down your chocolate and your butter. So here I've got 170 grams of dark chocolate and 64 grams of unsalted butter. Alright, so you're going to give the chocolate and the butter a good mix around. It should take about 5 minutes, and just going to stir it occasionally until it all melts together beautifully. Make sure that your pot is never boiling, it's always at a simmer, and you want to make sure that you get a large size bowl that is not touching the bottom where the water meets. That could really potentially burn your chocolate, which is not good. Alrighty, that looks amazing. Chocolate is done. You want to make sure there's no lumps and that chocolate is smooth as anything. Perfect. Now you're going to set this aside for about 5 minutes so the chocolate can cool down to room temperature, and now we're going to start off by whisking our eggs and our sugar together. So here I've got 32 grams of caster sugar, and you want to add in 2 whole eggs and 2 egg yolks for this recipe. I really love chocolate Gateau cake, especially this time around the year. Easter time is full of chocolate and goodness, all brings the families together with a great dessert. So this is sure a simple and yet a decadent dessert for you guys to try. Hope you do enjoy it. I did make 2 serves for this recipe, so yeah, if you want to make a double batch or triple, whatever the case is or the situation you've got, by all means just double or triple the recipe that you've got here. Alright guys, so now you want to whisk your eggs and your sugar together for about a minute. And what we're going to do next is use an electric mixer to build a lot more air and volume through our egg mixture, because this is going to really perform a really nice, moist and dense cake. So we're going to whisk for about 5 to 8 minutes until the eggs are nice and fluffy and the sugar is fully dissolved. Now you're going to add in about 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. You can use vanilla essence if you like, but I just love the true flavour of the vanilla bean paste. A lot more stronger, a lot more depth and flavour. That's just a personal preference. So you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. Give that a good mix again until it's nice and incorporated. Now at this point you want to add in your chocolate that's cooled down to room temperature. So at this point you want to make sure that your chocolate is really not hot, because you want to make sure that you don't scramble your eggs and ruin the whole dessert here. So make sure your chocolate's at room temperature, not too hot, and you want to add it slowly, and you want to give this also a good mix with a rubber spatula or a whisk and hand that you've got until the chocolate and the egg mixture is mixed and well combined. Alright, so now you want to add the rest of your dry ingredients. So here I've got 2 tablespoons of dark cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of sea salt flakes, and I've also got 30 grams of just plain flour. At this stage now, you want to give this a gentle mix. You don't want to overwork the flour because it will make your cake very tough and not very enjoyable. So never over whisk your batter from now because the flour can react. Alright, now for the Maltesers. I've got 62 grams here of Maltesers. You can use Easter eggs or any leftover kind of chocolate that you want to use for this recipe. I just love using Maltesers and my family absolutely love these things, so I'm going to use this. It does give a great texture and absolute nice malt flavour to this cake. So what we're going to do is wrap it in a Ziploc bag like so, and you want to bash this really well until it forms into a nice crumble. Alright, so now you want to add in your crushed Maltesers into your batter and gently give this a nice fold. Beautiful, we're almost there guys. All we're going to do now is add our chocolate Malteser batter into our ramekins like so, and you want to bake this at 220 degrees like I said earlier before to preheat your oven, fan forced, and you want to cook these for about 8 to 10 minutes. Once set, you want to let them cool down for about 4 minutes, and then we can unmold them and then dress our beautiful cake. What a turnout, there it is, our chocolate Gateau cake. But hold up, we're not done yet. We're going to finish off with more chocolate. Because it's Easter, we've got to treat ourselves for this time of year. So you want to add a little bit of your chocolate frosting here I've made. Simple recipe, I'll put it down in the description below. Full recipe and ingredients for this. Just pour that chocolate all over, and there she is. There you go guys, there is your chocolate Malteser Gateau cake done in no time. Hope you enjoyed that little recipe there, our chocolate mini cake. If you did, please comment down below and let me know how you guys go. Please give it a try. Such an easy and sweet chocolate decadent dessert. Enjoy it with your family for Easter. This is for you guys. Such an easy, simple recipe for anyone to make at home. And I hope you guys have a safe and happy Easter. All the best, and I'll see you guys next time with another recipe. Ciao for now.